Hello guys! Welcome again to another video tutorial. This is Cynthia Oliva of Cassiekoy Crochet. On this video, I'll be showing you the steps and the pattern on how to make this very easy crop top using single crochet, double crochet, cluster stitches, and of course my favorite stitch, Suzette stitch. In making this, you're gonna be needing the following materials. I used milk cotton yarn from Ashley's Crochet. So it's 80% cotton and 20% milk fiber, and it's also approximately 125 grams. So I actually was able to consume all of this, and in fact I also added another color, which is beige, for the straps. So this particular top is a medium size. It is also yellow and a lightweight number 3. For this yarn, I used 4mm hook, and then I used a pair of scissors, tapestry needle. Then I also have here a stitch marker, so it would be better if you have 2. Tape measure also for the measurement. And to get started, grab your yarn and make a slip knot. Insert your hook there and make 9 chains. Okay, so right after that, you skip 1 chain from the hook. So on the next will be a single crochet, and repeat placing 1 single crochet on each of the stitches until you reach the end of this row. Later guys, I'm not gonna be giving you any specific number of rows that I made for this particular top because I don't want you to rely on the number. This is because we may have differences on the yarn weight, hook size, and the tension. So what I want you to do first is to measure your waistline. It's up to you if you want it to be tight or a little loose. Okay, at this point I have reached the last stitch, so just chain 1 and turn the work, and then single crochet again on the back loop. Okay, so you just repeat placing single crochet, but this time instead of the 2 loops there, you are gonna be doing that on the back loop. Just make sure that when you have 8 stitches or 8 single crochets on the first row, on the second and on the succeeding rows, you will also have 8 stitches. It's already the last single crochet. Just chain 1 and turn your work again and make another single crochets on the back loops. Just repeat the same process until you reach your desired length. So for this particular one, I'm making a length of 24, but since this is milk cotton, it would be stretchy, so it's gonna be extended or stretched until 30 inches. Okay, so this is it. This will be on the waistline. So this one is 24 inches already. And as what I told you, if you're going to stretch it, it's gonna be 30 inches. Okay, at this point, we're gonna be closing this. So grab the 2 ends. Of course, don't forget to chain 1 and then grab these and make slip stitches. Okay, so just slip stitch here from there and then slip stitch again on the back loop, and then on that side again slip stitch. So just repeat this until you reach the end. Okay, after slip stitching, don't forget to chain 1. Now we're gonna be doing the Suzette stitches. So from the hook, you skip 1 chain or 1 row, and then on the next will be a combination of 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. Okay, that would be on the same stitch. Okay, so skip 1 chain again, and then on the next will be 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. Skip 1 chain. On the next will be 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet on the same stitch, and just do that repeatedly. So I'll meet you when we finish this row. Okay, now we're gonna be ending this row. So as you can see, we still have 2 chains left. So you're gonna be skipping that 1 chain, and then on the last will be a single crochet, and then to close this row, slip stitch on the very first single crochet from this row. Okay, so here you will slip stitch and chain 1, and then you turn your work and then skip 1 chain again, this one, and repeat the same process of placing 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet on the very same stitch. Skip 1 stitch again, and then single crochet and double crochet on the same stitch. So again, you repeat this until you reach the end of this row. So we still have 4 chains left. We will be doing the same process, just single crochet and place 1 double crochet on the same stitch, and then on the very last, just place only single crochet, not accompanied with a double crochet, and then we will be slip stitching on the very first single crochet we did on this row, and then chain 1 and turn your work and repeat the same process. So for this top, I repeated this for 8 rows. You can have the same number of rows, but if you want, you can measure the length from your waistline up to your under bust. So if you have no idea what that is, it is where the underwire bra is located. Then upon getting the length, make rows of Suzette stitches without increasing. So here's my first 8 rows without increases. As you can see, this is where we had our slip stitches. Okay, you just chain 1 there. At this point, you have to measure the distance between your bust, or to be exact, your nipples. So mine is 7 inches. From the center, where the slip stitches are found, measure 3.5 inches. Okay, so you're going to do that both from left and right side. Okay, we place stitch markers because we are going to be increasing at this point. Now when you're done with that, skip 1 chain again and place 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet on the same stitch, and repeat this until you reach the stitch marker. Okay, so now we have 2 stitches before the stitch marker. So beside this marker here, we are going to place 2 sets of 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. Okay, so this is the first set. 1 single crochet and then 1 double crochet, and make another one of that. On the very same stitch, place 1 single crochet and another 1 double crochet. Okay, so the stitch where the stitch marker is found or located, you skip that one, and then on the next stitch, place another 2 sets of 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. Okay, so here's the first one, and then the second one on this same stitch is 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. After doing that, you repeat the same process of placing 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet across this row. Okay, now I've reached the stitch marker, so I have 2 remaining stitches before the marker. So again, I will increase, so 2 sets of 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet on this same stitch. So the 1 set is done. Here's the second one. Okay, it's done. Now skip the stitch marker again. And then on the next will be another 2 sets of single crochet and double crochet. And then you just go on and continue the same process until we slip stitch at the end. Okay, here will be 1 single crochet and then close this row by a slip stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work again. By the way, before you turn your work, make sure to measure again the distance between your nipples. Okay, so you do exactly as what you did in the previous row. So 3.5 going to right and going to left. Okay, and then place your stitch markers again because we will still be increasing for the second time. Okay, so you just continue by placing 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet until you reach the stitch before and after the stitch marker. Okay, before the stitch marker, place 2 sets of 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. So the first one is done. Let's make another 1 set. Single crochet and double crochet. And then you skip the stitch marker. And then beside it, place another 2 sets. Okay, so first one is done. And then here's the second. And go on with the usual stitches. Okay, so place 1 single crochet again and 1 double crochet. And then to close the row, don't forget that you have to place only a single crochet and then slip stitch. By the way guys, this is going to be the last row of increase. So if you have bigger bust, then you can make 3 or 4 rows of this. So just repeat exactly as what you did on the 2 previous rows. Or if you want, you can make 5 rows of increases. Okay, but for this one, I only have 2 rows. Now I'm making 2 sets of single crochet and 1 double crochet before and after the stitch marker. Again, as what I told you, this is the last row of increase. So for the succeeding rows, you're just going to place 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. Of course, don't forget to skip 1 chain before doing that. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now. It's going to have a curve. Okay, for this top, I made 26 rows of Suzette stitches. So the first 8 rows are with no increases. The 9th and the 10th are with increases. For the 11 to 26 rows, I made no increases. Okay, so this is going to be the last row of Suzette stitches. So just slip stitch and then chain 1, and then we will proceed to the edging. Just turn your work and then place 1 single crochet on each of the stitches. Close this row by slip stitching on the very first single crochet of this row. Now let me just show you how it looks like when you have 4 rows of increases. Okay, so this is going to be very curvy. Now we're going to place 1 single crochet on each of the stitches for the waistline. Okay, so again, just place 1 single crochet across this row, and then at the end, we're going to slip stitch. Okay, at this point, I've measured the distance of my nipple again. So it's 7 inches. And then from there, you place your stitch markers. So if you only have 2, it doesn't matter. But if you have 4, it's okay. So the other 2 will be at the back. Okay? Now, we're gonna be doing the straps. Now, I ran out of yarn here. So I used another color, which is beige. So you can stick to the same color if you want. Okay, so from the stitch marker, you count 2 stitches, and there you insert your hook and make 2 chains. And then on that very same stitch, you place unfinished double crochet. Okay, and then 1 more. Pull through 2 and pull through all of them. So this is what we call double crochet cluster stitch. Just chain 1, skip 1 chain, and then on the slips, or on the stitch marker rather, we will place another cluster stitches. Okay, so again, you skip 1 chain, and then on the stitch marker, you will place a cluster stitch again. Okay, so another unfinished double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and then pull through all of them and chain 2 again, and repeat what you did on the previous row. So make cluster stitches. Okay, so 2 chains and then 2 double crochets. Okay, pull through all of them, chain 1 and make another cluster stitch. So 2 unfinished double crochet, 1, 2, and then on the last one, pull through 2 and pull through all of them. Okay, so just repeat this. So for this particular top, I made 21 rows of cluster stitches. So you can make more or less depending on your size. Okay, at this point, you're gonna be needing your tapestry needle. So just insert the yarn there. And we will attach the straps onto the top. So from the stitch marker, count 3 stitches. And there, you start weaving. Okay, at this point, we're going to do the last part, which is the ribbon lace. So, we're gonna be needing the 2.5mm hook. Okay, so you can grab your yellow yarn or beige yarn depending on what you prefer. So, just make chains depending on the length that you want. Then after that, you just insert your ribbon lace in the middle where we placed our slip stitches. Okay, just follow this, guys. So, this is my Suzette crop top. I also have another top using a Suzette stitch. So, if you want, you can also visit that video. And I used a polyester yarn there. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and I hope that you like this. And if you do, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Please ring the bell as well so that you'll be notified when I upload my next video. So that's it for today and goodbye and thank you for watching.